Oops, I got the camera the wrong way. Hey everyone, it is Friday, May 14th, 6:55 p.m. and the temperatures are rather nice. 18 degrees Celsius. It was 19 at last check. Action VJ in the house, our moderator extraordinaire. I see Dylan Reynolds has joined, and a lot of other people as well. I hope you're all having a good Friday evening so far. And I'm here just north of College Street by the main entrance, or right next to the main entrance to the University of Toronto. I just finished filming a video which I hope to have up for tomorrow morning, and I thought let's just stream from since I was down here. There I am. Oh, Bevy's about to stream. Jim Martin says, looking forward to your walk. So I hope you're all having a good Friday evening. I finally got off my lazy butt and went outside today after doing nothing all day. Susan says, no bike stream. I did a bike stream yesterday. And I've been tinkering with that. Dylan Reynolds, happy birthday. Dylan Reynolds. Should we sing happy birthday to Dylan Reynolds? Well, this will be belated. So we're going to go down and check out a sinkhole in a few minutes. Oh, there's a guy coming out of this building. Let me just get out of his way. So we're going to go check out a sinkhole and then maybe just wander around this neighborhood for a bit tonight. Chris Mills says the weather is fantastic. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's too good of a day not to take advantage and make some videos. There's a look north into the main building at King's College. At least I think that's what it is. Good evening, Whitby dude. It's 1 a.m. in Kenya. Monica had a class in that building. This squirrel with the little white puff tail had approached me earlier. I have a nice picture of him on his hind legs begging me for what I'm assuming is a peanut. So this part of College will be kind of neat to wander around as it is closed to traffic. So there's a look east along College. You can see this area in tomorrow's video. I finished up right here. This will be a little higher quality than this. Susan says, and the nut saga continues. And there's a lot of bars and restaurants that serve the university. Maybe we'll go over to that side of the street and walk by. Alex says he was waiting for me to stream. Yeah, I usually do these walking streams every second day or so. Hello, Vivian. Hope you're having a good evening. So this is Henry Street. Maybe I'll circle back and we'll walk down Henry Street, as it's definitely a nice place. I went down there on my bike not too long ago, but we're gonna go check out the sinkhole. Mark Lang in the house. Alex says he's watching the Leafs in an hour. I don't think this stream will go on that long, so I don't think you have anything to worry about. But this opened up a few weeks ago. This was an old brick sewer that goes back to 1875. And it failed, and we ended up with this big sinkhole. So I'm gonna walk around the sinkhole and then, or what's left of it. It looks like they've done a good job repairing it so far. But I don't know what's going on with the streetcars, because when I was down in Little Italy, it said 506 streetcar to main station. It didn't say short turning or any diversions. I'm assuming it turns south on Spadina at College. Then maybe they're popping up at McCall and continuing on. I don't really know. Matt M says, the sinkhole. Yes, the sinkhole. Guarded by our beloved TPS. See if I can step over this. Ugh. And the wind has picked up quite a bit. If this is anything like last night, it was right around this time where the temperature really started to drop. Vivian, so the notifications aren't working? So this is Beverly Street. Yeah, there was another Starbucks. Hey, we got some pigeons marking some territory. This guy's got an interesting looking head. It's all weirdly colored. Eddie Chin says, how was your dinner? I did not have a dinner yet. I just had a Cliff Bar. And for lunch, I had a smoothie and some mini wheats. Tomorrow, we've got UFC, so that's going to be some good takeout. So we're just going to walk around this sinkhole and then maybe I'll head down Henry. It's not too often you get to see this. I wish I was here earlier, closer to when it happened. Johnny needs some Korean fried chicken or something and soju. You know what, Susan? If I never had soju for the rest of my life, I think I would be okay. This development here is private property. These premises protected by video surveillance. Well, I am surveilling you. I'm watching you, watching me. How big was the sinkhole? I don't know, but I think it's probably approximately the size of the opening in the ground there. I don't know how deep it was either. Gotta be careful, there's a lot of cyclists flying by the sidewalks here. Susan has never tried soju. I don't think you're particularly missing much. There's a look at the tower. Kohana here and leaving already. Kohana. I don't know, Red Robin. Simple life. Get a bidet to save on toilet paper. It's not a terrible idea. Then aren't you just wasting water instead? This is Ross Street. I've never recorded down Ross Street before either on this channel. There's the UFT bookstore. Yeah, a lot of the toilets in Asia have those little arms that come out. I don't know why we're talking about this, but they're kind of neat. Vivian says I get very strange questions. We do indeed. All right, let's head over to Henry. Then we'll walk down. Oh, this lady is feeding the birds, I think. That might explain why there's so many pigeons hanging around that lawn. And we have 100 viewers. Sweet. Thanks everyone for joining in. I did do a bike ride last night. Still tweaking that setup. I'm thinking of switching the camera to being on the handlebars when I do my bike streams. I think that might provide a little more stability. The built-in stabilization of the camera doesn't seem to be fully activated when I stream. And because I have to put that extra attachment on it so I can plug in a microphone, it makes it so heavy that the thing is bouncing around all over the place. Johnny, can you find the secret cemetery? No, I can't. Are you feeding birds? No. Alright, we're gonna head over to Henry Street. So we just dawdled around for 12 minutes. Will it be more bumpier? Eddie, I'm going to do a test stream on that and we'll find out. Action BJ says then we won't get the patented walk up to the bike before the ride. I don't do that on the live streams anyways. That move is reserved for the regular biking videos, and those will not be changing. How often do you get to walk smack down the middle of college like this? Are we walking to Young and Dundas again, says Samantha. Maybe not. I just kind of feel like wandering around this area. I don't know where we will end up. Action BJ loves the Johnny walk-up. Yeah, I'm not planning on changing that. Although I have ordered some new toys for my GoPro. So hopefully things will improve there a bit. Here's Henry Street. And they are planning for some Cafe TO action. Yeah, I talked about in my video, the magic. There's no Taste of Little Italy this year. There's no Taste of the Danforth, which is the big Greek Town festival. And there's no Canadian National Exhibition, among other things that have been canceled. I'm sure this pub would love nothing more than to be able to open. Hello, Deborah in the chat. Johnny, what do you make of a 360-degree camera? I think they're neat. You give up so much in the way of quality, though. If you look at anyone who's posted videos with the 360 cameras on YouTube, you don't get anything close to a full 4K. Or even 1080p. It looks less than that. So that's the only thing I don't really like. TNT is moving into the former independent. Yes, Susan, I talked about that on the video. That'll appear tomorrow. So we're gonna head down to Baldwin here. Summer is either gonna be fun or boring this year, says Alex. I'm cautiously optimistic. I think May and June are gonna suck. Janet says, are you still thinking about getting the scooter? Yes. I actually got bait and switched by someone on Facebook Marketplace. They had the exact scooter I wanted. And when I contacted them at a price that seemed too good to be true, of course they didn't have it, but they had several of another model I didn't want. There's some really old Victorian homes here. Jim says the whole... Yeah, I don't really get canceling the CNE. It's looking more and more like things are going to be almost completely fine by the end of summer. I guess it's just a logistics thing. They don't want to go through all the trouble of organizing it just in case things are not okay. I don't know. I think it's probably going to be a bad decision. We're probably going to be wondering in August what there is to do. Johnny, are you going commando? No. Like, we're on a pretty steep downward curve in the numbers. Magic Entertainer says, buy you that Victorian home. There are some stunning Victorian homes here. Look at this. Jeanette, hey Johnny and friends, gotta drive home. Have a great Friday evening. Jeanette, thank you for the $15. Did my Streamlabs not come up? It should be coming up. I'm not seeing the alert, but thank you, Jeanette, very much. Simple Life wants to donate $1 million. Okay, now you're just trolling. Man, would you believe this is a Friday evening downtown? Not that this would be a particularly happening street, but we will head by Queen Street. Oh, there goes the stream alert. I was helping someone who asked me how to do the stream alerts earlier, so I went into my dashboard on Stream Alert Labs. So I was hoping I didn't accidentally turn them off. Jeanette, yes, you commented you really loved Henry Street on my cycling video, so I wanted to come do a slower exploration of it. Do I have a favorite restaurant in this neighborhood? That's a good question. In Baldwin, there's some restaurants I've been meaning to try, but the one Korean restaurant on the corner closed down that I really liked. So I can't really say I know anything about any of the restaurants that are here. When is your dog sitting? I think I'll probably do that next week because I don't have any videos planned for my Stumbles channel. You might notice I didn't have a video up this week. I was too busy fiddling with my cycling setup. Maybe I'll film a quick cycling video tomorrow for it. I'm thinking of doing a active TO cycling video tomorrow. Going down Lakeshore West. Maybe I'll even live stream that. If I'm down there and I have all my gear, why not? LA is late to the party. We're only 19 minutes in. Charities is good, says Monica. There's Bodega Restaurant. Ooh, look at this patio. Just begging to be opened. And the obligatory stupid guy with long hair. Will you do another driving live stream? Oh, Michelle's here. Hello, Michelle. If I have a car, I need to have a car in my possession. That's the catch-22 with the driving streams. So here is Baldwin Village. So we will see about that. So hey, look the way down the list. Oh, here's the restaurant. Monica said is good. 30% off food, cash only. So this is Baldwin Village, and we'll be heading by down McCall pretty soon. There's a Common Auto. They've kind of taken the reins from Car2Go, which I used to use all the time. Oh, the Cube Shop on your right. Has nice gifts from Japan. We can check that out, although there's some people in front of it right now. Hello, Elaine. Have you ever ridden a motorcycle? I've been on the back of a motorcycle. I've never taken the helm. I just realized I forgot to set a thumbnail for this live stream. Whoopsie. There's St. Louis Bar and Grill, maybe. I'll snap a picture at some point. So I'm wondering if they're using the streetcar tracks to divert the college streetcars. I have an idea for a thumbnail. We can take Lisa D in the house. Maybe thumbnail Krispy Kremes. You'll know where. There's 3 Krispy Kremes in this area. There's one here, one just to the west in Chinatown, and one just to the north at Harvard and Bathurst. And there's a Krispy Kreme. Litzy Shack. How do I forget to take a thumbnail? It's like YouTube 101. Susan says that the McCall location here is nice. Ann says if you're vaccinated, Krispy Kreme will give you a free donut. The ones in Canada will? What if you've only had one shot? Jim used to race motorcycles at Mosport. I've been to Mosport before. A friend arranged a track day there. I went and I helped volunteer. Basically, I just collected everyone's sign-ups. They had to show proof of insurance and have a helmet in order to track their cars there. Try a cool Art Gallery of Ontario backdrop for your thumbnail. Well, it's a little hard because I'll be holding the gimbal in one hand, but let's see. Maybe we could get one with the Art Gallery of Ontario, OCAD, and the CN Tower in it. That would be pretty stunning. Let me get my camera out here. Let me put it to 16 by 9. Go wide angle. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get the thumbnail. Okay, I'm gonna try one not wide angle. Just give me 1 sec. Okay, I think I got something. I should have done it in the middle of College Street. Maybe when I get to maybe when we get to a park or something, I can put my phone down. The Walking Man dude says just make the thumbnail of you and I'll get the views. Oh, here's the 506. So the Carlton streetcars are, oh, I thought they were going to come down to Queen, but they just had to come down to Dundas. Look at all these streetcars. The 505 and the 506. And we got a Walking Man dude appearance. There's a bar. I can't open yet. And there's a 506 Carlton bus. So in my video, I stupidly said that I thought they would be diverting down to Queen, but why would they divert down to Queen when they only have to go as far south as Dundas? Ride the 506. There's the 505. That's the Frank Gehry designed Art Gallery of Ontario. How many people are in the streetcar? I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus the driver. We had a total of 8 people, including the driver, on that streetcar. I agree, Lisa. I think when they redid the ROM and the art gallery, I think the art gallery stood out to me a bit more as it's a lot more unique. You'll find just like the ROM, but you won't find anything like this. Well, at least the Michael Lee Chin crystal. This giant submarine-ish looking thing is quite unique. They took down the... Oh, I walked right by the Van Gogh. We missed it. That's all right. Charlie says go to the ROM. If you want me to go to the ROM, we're going to have to turn north on Spadina. Or anywhere, really, and head up to Bloor. So straight ahead is Chinatown, but maybe we'll save Chinatown for another night. I kind of like the peacefulness of the area. Walk to Victoria Park Station. Cut up Huron and through the Chinatown alleys. I was actually going to head down to Grange Park for a minute, and then we'd take a peek at Queen Street briefly. And we'll make a plan from there. But I do like the idea of Huron Street. I'm still meaning to get to that in its own video. Can you do tours of movie sites in Toronto, says Charlie? That's a good idea. We could do Shazam, the F Word, that movie whose name I'm forgetting right now with Michael Cera. Oh, Scott Pilgrim. We do that. The Boys. Police Academy. Good evening. Ryan rides. Ryan, since I'm paying attention now, what kind of scooter do you ride, Ryan? I will not take silence for an answer. Ryan does e-scooting rides around the city and some live streams. And there's some competition in that space heating up with our man Triple T joining. And I'm also thinking about joining the fray. Wow, Grange Park is packed. Am I the creepy pasta narrator? I don't even know what the heck that is. Wow, look at this park. Are we gonna get our thumbnail coming up.
What happened? Is it closed? No, I don't.
Got some live performance going on over there. This is what I was curious about. Liz, $3.99 for your e-scooter fund. You're already funding my my haircut fund. All right, guys, I'm gonna grab a few pictures here. Sorry, guys. Well, I was not in 3x4. Thank you, Liz. This is kind of nice seeing all these people out. I know it's triggering and making some people angry, but for me, I think it's cool. Techniques T says, is Action still here? Action says hi. Okay, I think I've got the thumbnail down. Okay, guys, I'm gonna put the phone down for a minute. Let's just take, oh, there's someone filming. We are not the only people making a video here. We've got a whole tripod up. All right, guys, I'm just gonna fix something here. Just give me a second. This is really stupid because I'm gonna have to shrink the photo. Edit. Save. No, I don't want to. Whoa! The wind. Ah! Also gonna have to keep an eye on my camera apparently. Resize. Sorry about this, folks. Just give me a minute. How big did I make? Okay, we are within the legal YouTube size for thumbnails. Let me just pop into studio here. Studio. I'm trying to keep my eye on your chat, but I can't really see it. Good to see everyone normal. Yeah, did you guys see Doug Ford blame the fact that he asked his buddies about golf and they all said they would carpool together and get a pop of beer? That guy is a bona fide lying nut job. Upload thumbnail. Come on, let me do it. I think we have done it, folks. Stick it. All right, let me just check one thing here. Did that actually update my thumbnail? Changes saved. And my phone just started to tip over. So I think we found a pretty cool place to hang out for a bit. Now that I've got the thumbnail situation rectified. I also need my hair situation rectified. Liz is sending me money for haircuts and for an e-scooter. Let's just wander through the park. nice that looks. All these, I'm assuming these bottles and oddly shaped cans are all just people consuming Pepsi products. Well, when you don't let people go to patios and you don't let them play golf or tennis or do anything, this is what they do. There's OCAD. Oh, someone said hi? Hello? Hey, do you mind being on it? How's it going? We're just live streaming right now. Oh, well.
Thank you so much.
No, thank you for watching.
Okay.
All right. Cheers. Claudia says this is a nice surprise, a live stream on a Friday night. Hey, Claudia. There's some very friendly people.
Pretty well.
This is Grange Park, which is one of the nicest downtown parks. Last night, I finished my cycling live stream up at Riverdale Park, and then I hopped on my bike and headed somewhere else. Johnny is kind of awkward meeting actual people. Well, it's when you're walking around talking to yourself, holding a camera. Also, when people are consuming adult beverages in a park, walk up to them and put that on your live stream, you have 1,000 thoughts going through your head when you meet someone. You kind of have to assess everything going on. So yeah, that makes me awkward, and so be it. Whippy Dude says my first recognition by an entire group. I think maybe just one or two of them recognized me. The rest of them probably were like, who the hell is that guy? Kardik says this doesn't look like a stay-at-home order. We'll get mobbed for autographs. But it is kind of neat seeing this. There's the backside of the Art Gallery of Ontario. Do I ever rollerblade? I used to inline skate. I don't have skates anymore. Well, this is Grange Park. Yeah, Vivian, everything looks to be all right. And we're outside where we know transmission is almost non-existent. It's so low. Here's the doggy park. So my non-doctor self has no problem with this. But I think if people didn't get outside, they would just go crazy after everything we've been through over the last year. And we've been hearing 2 more weeks, 2 more weeks, 2 more weeks the entire time. So can you really blame someone out? I can't. Marcus is getting his vaccine when he can on the 31st. Hello, Joseph. In Trinidad. Never been. Trinidad and Tobago, right? Let's get a little close-ish to the music going on. Oh, they're singing Happy Birthday, the recently non-copyrighted Happy Birthday song. statue looks interesting. Gabriel. Hello, Gabriel. I think it's someone's birthday. Hopefully we don't get copyrighted for this. They are legit jazz musicians. Sonia was here yesterday. The person on the left is having fun. That person. I don't know. I don't see any markings, Scott. Cool and hip music played by millennials. JP Atherton. Shout out to Jake and Mike. Thank you for the $6.99, JP Atherton. Scott Briggs is going to watch his guitar. Bikes 416 is there playing at Trinity Bellwoods yesterday. I imagine there'd be quite a lively scene over at Trinity Bellwoods, just as there would be at Riverdale Park East. And probably down by the beaches. Ask if they can do this even after the pandemic. We need an alternate audio recording here where you just hear the music and I'm not talking. Rice Bear, I can see your comment. I just don't always see the everyone's comment, or I certainly can't read them all. It's got a bit of a Central Park vibe to it right now. All right, they're taking a break. Do I play any instruments? No. The rat who plays Dagnarampa. A little late to the party. Looks like a beautiful evening in the north. Here's 10 more bucks for those MMA lessons. Thank you, Johnny. Thanks to you down in Florida. This is the most normal I have seen things all year. In fact, I would argue that in this one instance, this is better than normal because there's people doing forbidden acts in the park, which ought not to be forbidden. But thank you again, the rat who plays Dagnarampa. Steve Williams, this is Grange Park. We're on Beverly Street. So our jazz band is taking a break. So just to the south of here, what I can do is we can just cut across the park and head down to Queen. And then maybe I could head back up or something. I don't know. There's a cute little squirrel. I did not know this park would be where we spent so much time. I was planning on just passing through here. Whoops. I've just got a call coming in. Let me take care of this. I'm a bad live streamer. Adrian, yeah, a lot of the parks are. We went to Riverdale Park last night at the end of my cycling stream, and there was a lot of people. All right, since the music has stopped, let's go down and check out Queen Street. Red Robin says in America they eat squirrels. I don't think that's true. If by they you mean an extremely small minority of people, then yes. There's one last look at the park. I don't know if we'll come back. All right, let's head down my street. Let's head down John Street. Yeah, Vivian, that sometimes the color of the back of the ROM lines up quite nicely with the sky. So that was Grange Park. Don't know if we'll be back or not. Will your friend's dog be stayed at your place? No. What do you think about the NJ Walks? Already talked about it. I'm thinking canceling the X might have been a bit premature. Emetics Mind, what's up? And Brad Palmer, $5 super sticker. Thank you, Brad Palmer. Thank you very much, Brad. Oh, and our view of the CN Tower is kind of partially obscured by this new condo going up. So let's go take a peek at Queen, where I don't think they're running streetcars. We'll get a look at one of the most popular main strips downtown. I was debating where to go tonight, but I'm glad we stumbled into that park. Perhaps I could do a future one at Trinity Bellwood, similar to this. And Riverdale. Of course, Riverdale, we're always there. So tomorrow I'm planning on doing a cycling video along Lakeshore West. And I might live stream as well. Not really sure about that, but I might live stream part of my bike ride back. You ever tried a root beer float? Yes. Indeed, I have. Technique Steve says I don't know if I've been doing that many streams this week. Lisa, I'm not too concerned about parks. We're outside. Good night, Virginia. That is true, Jenny. That is true. Scott Briggs, for those asking about the sculpture, says that sculpture was Henry Moore. That's because you don't even have to go inside to take in artist Henry Moore's iconic piece, Large Two Forms, from 1966 to 1969. That's neat. I remember coming to this place here on my lunch break from the financial district. Oh my euro. Hello, Josh. So yeah, for tomorrow I have a bike ride planned and maybe a bike stream. If I don't, then I will bike stream on Sunday probably. And Whippy Dude, yes, that is the plan tomorrow for Lakeshore Boulevard West. Marg H, happy Friday. Have some Pepsi products. Thank you. Mysterious Marg. And thank you for the $10 the night before. And Jenny K in the house. Alright, I'm just gonna cross with these people here. So we are getting a taste of Queen Street West now. There's someone on an e-scooter. Greg, I have no idea. Maybe someone can ask or answer for you. But this is Queen West, sans its famous streetcars. I feel almost like everywhere we go now will be a letdown after Grange Park. Do I like iced coffee? I think I do. So man, this is easily the most life I've seen in this area in quite a while. This is pretty cool. Somewhere there exists a video of you on Speaker's Corner on the original YouTube. Ryan Rides, did you ever answer my question when I asked what kind of scooter you have? Transwave, ever been to a Much Music Video Awards? I have, actually, from outside. Man, there's a huge crowd of people walking right at me, and they just went by. I remember when this place here on the right was an urban planet before. Look at all these people. There's life in the city. And if you're wondering where everybody at the park we were just at got their bevies from, this is it. Ian says, are you planning to go to Peel? I'll be going to Mississauga at some point. Yeah, that LCBO is where Carl's Jr. used to be. I was very briefly at Carl's Jr. Eddie says pop time. Yeah, according to Doug Ford, that's what we call it when people have a beer. They have a pop. All right, let's head over west a little bit. No, I think Steve's and the Black Market are still here. The Black Market changes locations constantly. There's a former location of it. Or that might be, no, that is the new location of it, I think. And Steve's is more down towards Spadina. Olga, $10. Hello, Olga, from Montreal. Thank you, Olga. Thanks for joining in. Ryan Rides is getting an Apollo Phantom in June. What is the range on the Apollo Phantom, Ryan Rides? Because I'm looking at the 9-bot Max. I've decided for what I do, I need the longest range possible. And there's a GoTrax and the Segway that have the crazy long range scooters. They're super heavy. So they'll be kind of heavy to carry up subway stairs if I ever have to, but those are the two that I'm considering. Amplification got his jab today. Here's the Black Bull, one of, if not the oldest pub in the city. Whippy dude, there was a very short-lived Carl's Jr. at Yonge and St. Clair. That one was around for even less time than the one on Queen. And the one on Queen was huge. That store was massive. It was so big it's now a very large LCBO. And here is the new home of MEC. It used to be just south of here on King. Unfortunately, it's pickup only. Ryan Ride says they'll get over an hour around town. David Peacock Square. Isn't that to the south of here, south of King? Right behind Roy Thompson Hall? I can't imagine a whole lot happening there, at least not compared to where we just were at Grange Park. But it is nice to see people out. Novell loves the light out. There's a look towards the financial district. Yukon Ribbon says, someone want to answer one of your questions. Sorry, I can't always answer everyone's questions, nor do I know the answers. Samantha says, go to Kaku for some ice cream. Have a good evening. Have a good evening, says Alex. The Leafs are playing in 7 minutes. Eddie, we're going to save Bellwoods for another night. That's a bit far to the west. I don't really plan on walking all the way down there. I'm not going to go any further west than Spadina, I think. What is the temperature? Let's see, what is the temperature? No, we're not going to go to that McDonald's. The rat. Whoops. I'm tapping the screen with my nose here to focus. According to my phone, it's currently 16. Geologic is coming up on the right. Best place for rocks, minerals, and crystals. Oh, aren't they closing down? Or am I starting a rumor? There's Casper. Please shop online. Geologicgallery.com. Store temporarily closed. I think the word temporary is a bit of a disingenuous term there, given how long our lockdowns have been. Rice Bear says Tim Hortons is the jab. You almost never see the e-bikes in these bike shares. These bikes are painted a little different. I've only ever seen a few e-bikes. Every time I walk by one of those bike stations, I always look. I almost never see them. Deborah says, don't forget to give this video a like. Thank you, Deborah. And subscribe if you haven't, if you're interested. Tomorrow's video will be along College, although I kind of wish I came down and did this area, as it's been quite lively. But at least we got it on the live stream. DHL says they ran out of the original color of paint. Alright, so I said I wasn't going to go any further west than Spadina, so I'm going to make true on that. And I seem to have turned to north. I guess my subconscious wants to head that way. Ryan Bree says tomorrow is just as nice out. Yeah, tomorrow I'm planning on doing a cycling video, possibly a cycling live stream. Estelle Crawford. Hi Estelle, I'll talk to you. Buchan says anything happening in Yorkville tomorrow? I don't think anything's really happening anywhere, but there is active TO going on, and there was some talk that the western part of Lakeshore would not be open this year, but they've made it happen on certain weekends, and this is one of them. So I think I'll take my bike out that way. There's someone just walking up the median, up Spadina. Ruben has, no, not north, walk towards the waterfront, says Samantha. No, we've already been going for over an hour. Tech needs tea. Maybe we'll just go through the Dundas part of Chinatown. I'm gonna maybe head over to up to Dundas, then over to St. Patrick maybe, and that'll be that. I would like to do some other things tonight, but since I was down here and it's such a nice day, I thought let's fire up a stream. Lisa C says do Center Island. Yes, a Patreon member, some of you might know, Bebby, had requested I do the islands. This is a really neat street, just because there's so many people out and it's so lively. We're gonna go along Dundas through Chinatown, but I'll come back and record all around this area. Isn't Sonic Boom around here? Yes. Did I already go by Sonic Boom? Oh, I think it's on this corner coming up on the right here. Adrian's thinking of going to the islands on Sunday. Navel's been requested the islands for years. We'll finally make it happen. And again, thanks for everyone for tuning in. You might notice the live streams are getting less views than they normally do. Same with the regular videos. And I hope that's a product of people getting out. I know the US and the UK are really starting to reopen. We're not really yet here, but I'm more than happy to take less viewers if it means people are getting out and enjoying the weather and getting some exercise wherever they are. At least that's my theory. Ruben says, what Sonic Boom? This is a legendary record store that used to be in the Annex, in a location that's now a Dollarama. Then it moved across the street just to the south, and it was located in Honest Ed's, right next to a temporary Glassman's Bad Boy. And then it relocated to this location where I think they found a long-term home. And over there is the Super 8. That will soon become public housing or low-cost city housing. It's currently operating as a youth shelter. Claudia says she thinks my theory is accurate. Well, I think so. A lot of views on channels like this on YouTube are down in general, so I think that's just a reflection of the weather getting good, the pandemic pretty much ending in the US and UK, And hopefully that'll be Canada soon in the coming month. Beautiful day today, and hope you can get vaccinated soon. Hoping the border opens soon. Thank you, Craig. Vaccines are actually, for the first time, surprisingly easy to come by. A lot of clinics, you no longer have to line up forever. And they're offering shots to people who are not in hotspots. There's talk of just about anyone over 18 who tries to get one is getting one. So I think we're really turning the corner on that front. I got mine back, I think April 21st. Was that it? I did a video when I got it. So this is the south end of Chinatown. Is Toronto Island open to visitors? I believe it is. I believe you can just go on the website and reserve some tickets. So we'll be doing a stream at some point through Chinatown and Kensington Market rather extensively. So this one will just be skirting the south and east ends of it. 2 one-key paces. Onic paces? How have I never tried to pronounce that before? Brad Palmer says 420 you got your shot. Oh, thanks, Brad. Adrian says water taxi, $10 there and back. That's a hell of a deal. I wonder, would they take someone solo for $10? I wonder how much it would cost if I just went by myself. That might be a neat video, actually. But this is the main corner of the main Chinatown. This is Spadina and Dundas. Adrian says yes. Well, thank you, Adrian. You just gave me an idea. I could do a video on the private taxi experience. Water taxi. And this Rexall here used to be a burlesque house at some point. That's kind of neat. So now we're walking west on the south side of Dundas. So we're kind of heading back to right near where we started. Technique C says, we still going to St. Patrick's? St. Patrick's Station? Probably, Tech. Probably. Seeing all these people out is giving me hope that the videos are going to start to look less depressing. I really think it's the weather that is driving it. We're in the middle of a very nice stretch of weather that's supposed to continue for the next few days. And before we know it, we'll be in June, and you can pretty much expect it to be nice every day. Estelle says it's sunny but raining as well down under. There goes a 505 Dundas streetcar. And here's Huron Street. So if Lisa's here, we'll tackle Huron at some point on a stream. I'll do it top to bottom. I'm hoping to do that on a video as well. Vivian says it's the busiest she's seen the streets since she started viewing. Yeah, it is almost summer. Here I am waiting for the light as everyone else just waltzes right through. We were just talking about how busy it was. And this part of Dundas is dead. Did I miss a Walking Man Dude message? Why can I not see him? I'm looking for it. Did he remove the message? But of all the neighborhoods in Toronto, I think Chinatown can probably benefit the most from letting restaurants serve customers again. They don't really have the sidewalk patio infrastructure here. And it's kind of a destination neighborhood where people come to eat, so it's particularly hard hit. It walks me to find him a new girl. Estelle says, am I happy with my new GoPro? It's kind of finicky and I've had some problems with it, but overall I am happy enough to sell my older GoPro Hero 7, so that'll give me just the new GoPro and the Osmo Action for action cameras. So yeah, I'm happy with it. Oh, Herman is a big fan of street art. I believe you had requested a walk I did where I went down Graffiti Alley and the western part that is west of Bathurst. That was a fun video. How much for the GoPro 7, says Adrian? That's a good question. I have the GoPro 7 with the Hero 7, so it's the good one with 4 batteries, a battery pack, or a external battery charger, and a wind muff, and just a few of the attachments. I listed it for $390, thinking I would sell it for closer to $300. And I've had a ton of offers come in at $300. And I'm really bad at getting back to people. So at some point, I'll start responding. There is the Italian consulate. Walking Man Dude says, why didn't his date like his dead flowers? Well, I don't think it was the dead flowers that did it. I think it was the person who gave the dead flowers. All right, we're gonna cut through that park again. I'm just curious if that band is still playing. I imagine the park is still packed with people. Then I'm gonna head over to McCall, then we're gonna head up to Dundas, and then I'm gonna head to the subway station. But I don't think we'll be going all the way to Dundas Square. Then I gotta get home and order some dinner. Zach McNally saying Leafs 0, Jets 0. When did the playoffs start? Oh, I think I hear the jazz band. So we'll swing by them. Magic Entertainer says no sunset. No, I don't think I'll be out for sunset. Even though that's, what, 40 minutes away? I wonder if that group is going to recognize me again. Welcome back to Grange Park. The only place in Toronto where you can get some live entertainment. The Walking Man Dude, you need to get a scooter too. Something to haul the bulk. Oh, he needs a heavy duty scooter. And here we are again. I'm just going to cut through the park this time. We're not going to spend much time here again. But I thought since we're in the area and I'm heading to the subway, Techniques T wonders if it is here. No copyright issues with the music? I don't know. We'll find out. When I get home If the stream gets flagged for copyright music, so be it. What that means is usually I end up losing the revenue from the ads, in which case I'll just turn the ads off. Or I end up splitting the revenue with the copyright holder. Worst case scenario, I have to remove the music or I can't keep the stream up, but whatever. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Little stand-up bass. Chris says it's jazz, not likely. Yeah, that's probably, even if they're playing something popular, it's probably their own riff on it. Adrian loves that bass. So we're gonna cut through the park. Last time we went south down John Street there. Magic Entertainer says looks like tons more people. This is about the same as it was last time we were through here. If not, it might be a little bit less. Oh, there's that group way up there that recognized me. Those people at the top of the screen. But we're gonna head to McCall. Oh, the sunset is starting to happen. So under OCAD we go. I remember being young and running real fast for no reason. Or at least what I thought was fast. Kensington, Cisco, you can just shut the hell up. There's a new view. Filming kids. Yeah, if a kid runs across, yeah. Two things about that. First of all, you're allowed to film in public. Second of all, I'm not explicitly filming anyone except that jazz band. The good news is almost 100% of parents aren't anal about that. Just people who make stupid comments. I know a lot of live streamers ignore things when they see stuff, but I'm not afraid to call people out for being stupid. Richard Bishop was the creator of the Kensington bass. That is neat. So you must have appreciated that band. There's the look up at OCAD. So we're just gonna head over subway now. Action DJ. Oh, there's a money shot. So we have left the busiest spots. So it's back to Quietville. Project 12 says go Canada. It's more like go the people. And thank you to Action VJ and Tech Needs Tea for their moderating. Thank you, Whitby Dude, for popping in and hanging out. Good night, Pete. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream tonight. We started up on College, just north of here. And we headed down Henry Street and we hung out around the Sinkhole for a bit. Then we found some very big pockets of life at Grange Park and Queen Street West and into Chinatown. But unfortunately, outside of that, it's been relatively quiet, and for a Friday, normally be a bit busier than this. Ruben, OCAD, stands for the Ontario College of Art and Design. But now it's got an official university designation to it, although just about everything in the city these days, or every college, is officially a university. You're welcome, Vivian. Thanks for joining. We're not quite done the stream yet, but we will be soon. Thank you, Deborah. I was initially only planning on an hour-long stream, so I guess things worked out. And we're gonna walk right by, I believe, 51 Division. There's a couple of police cars. And thank you to the police for looking the other way on all those people responsibly having some fun in the park. You're welcome, Claudia. Blood Poet Vids is off to work. Samantha, was that always just a stop sign going north and south? Now it's a full traffic light? I was not even noticing that. There's, or is it 52 Division? Did I say 51 Division? And this building here on the left used to be an old, kind of ugly concrete tower that did not go up that high, and they put a new facade on it and they built it up. Whenever people speak Korean, I can't help but eavesdrop. And I usually understand like 10% of what they said. Used to be more. Yep, 51 Division's the one that handles Moss Park. That is a paramedic services vehicle rolling through. I don't know about famous.
I think I've seen some of the videos.
Yeah, we're just live streaming right now, but.
Yeah. What's the channel called?
Johnny Strides.
That's the one.
That's me.
Yeah.
Do you mind being on the video or no?
Sure, why not?
All right, say hi. We got
Hello, everybody.
532 people.
Hello. Hope you guys are having a good day.
All right, nice to meet you.
Good
Cheers.
seeing you.
Stay safe. There's a friendly guy. Out enjoying his night, and we are here at University. So I'm just going to cross over to the other side. Andrew Sherwood for the After Beverage Stream Fund. Thank you, Andrew, for the £5. Thank you very much. hello to Sabrina. Yeah, Richard, I don't really know what I can do about that. We are, as per Richard, Bevy is streaming right now, and I'm going to come to an end here. So that's why you haven't seen Bevy modding. Oh, we're gonna get stuck. This is a two-phase light here, so it's not designed for people to get across in one go, as you can see by these people who didn't make it. It's designed just for you to get stuck in the middle. And then they have this little crossing in the middle here where you could go north to south. And I guess that's just because University is one of the few big, it's the only big grand boulevard in the city. Ruben, yeah, I think they should extend the light phase or the light signal to allow people to get all the way across, because you see those people left right when the light changed and they weren't walking slow and they didn't make it. Robert, oh, congratulations. Marlene says a big thank you and grandma hug. Love seeing your old haunts. Marlene, thank you so much. You're very welcome. And way off in the distance there is the famous Young Dundas Square. But we're gonna go with the less than famous St. Patrick's Station as a stream ender. As we look down University. So thank you guys. Thank you to Action DJ and to Techniques T for modding. Thanks to everyone for hanging out and being kind in the chats. Thanks for the supers. Lisa Palmer says, have a nice night, Johnny. Sorry for my thing earlier, a bit antsy this evening. Lisa, I didn't even notice anything, but thank you very much for the $5. And I hope you have a good night. Dylan Reynolds, happy birthday yesterday. And on that note, I'm out of here. So have a good night, folks. Yoink.